Hi, yeah, guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna react to one of my favorite business related content creator. He's called Black Hustlers Club. um, and I can relate to his content because I think his goal was to make the black community, stand up for themselves and yeah, take action and become entrepreneurs. And I have kind of the same goal, but I'm not black, and my goal is to make young entrepreneurs, stand up and take action, because I think that many young entrepreneurs, such as myself, have very good potential, but they don't take action. They just sit home and wish that they could be something in the future, and they stay in school because their parents tell them to. And in my opinion, school has not learned me anything about life. They learned me English, they learned me math, but nothing that could make me money really. So I am going to become the school for young entrepreneurs. That's my goal. So, anyways, let's get right into the video.
Black entrepreneurs make this thing. Let's get it.
What's up, man? It's Austin. I run a mobile barbering business out of Richmond and Charlottesville. Follow me on Instagram, cuts with a K and a Z at the end, _ by Floss. Also follow my main Instagram, flossy._Aussie. Run a e-commerce business with over
The audio was too loud.
and also run a mentorship program as well. So hit me up on there. Always down to network and connect.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tiana J here, and that's Trilla_TJ on the ground. And follow my Black Success Club. I post every day, so make sure you follow us.
What's good, y'all? My name is Norris. I own a shoe and clothing store named NBM Kicks. Follow us on IG at nbmkicks.rvs.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? My name is RJ. I got my own clothing brand called Mastery, at Mastery Brand on Instagram. Also got my own YouTube channel, IAMRJA, and 2 R's.
What's up? My name is Foz, founder of the clothing brand Reese Street in Richmond, VA. You can follow me on IG at Reese Street and go to my website, reesastreet.com. I am self-made.
So yeah, I would strongly agree, because, or at least agree, because no one was there for me to help me, learn anything. I got help from people, from the YouTube videos, so they kind of helped me. So I'm not completely self-made, but yeah, I would consider myself self-made because I'm not rich. I'm actually from a more, ghetto um place in Sweden. So because in TV, Sweden is a place, uh, only rich people. It's very good. You can never, no violence, no drugs, no nothing, But that's not true. So yeah, I would consider myself self-made. So yeah, let's continue with the video.
Okay, so I'm neutral because I feel like I am self-made, but I feel like my support system is definitely why I'm where I'm at.
Yeah, for me, I feel like really nobody can be 100% self-made, just because there's a lot of people that laid the blueprint before. There's a lot of different videos, books, sources that you can gain information from, that you're going to learn from. But
Exactly, that was exactly the thing I was mentioning before. So yeah, I strongly agree with him.
at the end of the day, it's down to you to apply it and you to put your own spin and creativity on it. So, I still think I am self-made, but I also had a great support system as well, that really got me to the spots that I am today.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, I strongly agree with him, bro.
I will be in the future.
I think I'm self-made because if you take care of everything yourself and do everything on your own, and I feel what he's saying about there's people before you, but if you do it yourself, I feel like that considers you self-made.
I definitely had a strong support system doing what I had to do, but a lot of it was myself and, the man above, so I definitely am neutral for the most part.
I agree with bro as well. I feel like having a strong support system kind of does invalidate you from being self-made, but then again, I also feel like I'm self-made because coming up, or me starting my brand, I didn't really have a support system.
Everyone can be an entrepreneur. 3, 2, 1.
I agree. It's free to become an entrepreneur. Everybody can become an entrepreneur, but everyone can be an entrepreneur. But you still have to have the mindset of an entrepreneur. You can't like, yeah, I'll do this tomorrow. You have to do it every day for a long period of time. You can't like leave it for tomorrow. So if you don't have a strong mind, it will break you, because I've felt it many times before. Since starting out, it was like 5 6 months ago. I feel very, mentally down, to be honest. I don't know if many entrepreneurs can agree with me, but it's to run a business. It takes a lot of energy, and you can become severely depressed. So yeah, take care of your body. As I've started a new, scheme to make myself happier, because yeah, I was very like down, to be honest. So I go to bed like 10 p.m. and I wake up 6 a.m. And then when I wake up, I go take a bath. I would recommend a cold bath, because it's the best, to wake up. But I'm a bitch, so I can't do it, to be honest. Then I go out. I make breakfast, eggs, and yeah, some other things. Then I do the hardest work that has to be done. I do it in the morning because I'm the most effective in the morning. I strongly recommend doing the most important jobs for your day. Do it in the morning, because you're much more effective, to be honest. Yeah. Anyways, let's proceed with the video.
Personally, I disagree because I feel like everybody doesn't have like that drive or that will to start up their own brand or business on their own and do everything on their own. And I feel like some people are like have to have somebody kind of like directing them and guiding them.
Everybody has the means to be an entrepreneur. Everybody has the opportunity, but I feel like for everybody that succeeds at a high level, they have that entrepreneurial bug or spirit within them. It's just that drive, that hunger to make something for yourself. And I feel like that's honestly a blessing from above myself.
You need to go to college in order to become successful.
Yeah, I strongly disagree. School, in my opinion, does not teach you how to make money. They just teach you how to do a job, how to do math. I I won't do math so much in my life, so I think it's not so important. But yeah, I strongly disagree. Yeah.
I very strongly disagree with that. I've seen plenty of people become super successful without a college degree, and even sometimes without a high school degree. I know I'm in college, so it's kind of like contradicting, but I believe even if I wasn't in college, I kind of would still be successful and still be having the drive I do have today.
Yeah, because I'm not in college. I'm 14 right now, soon 15, and I would consider myself mature, and I know stuff that people, in their 20s doesn't even know. Um, so yeah, I have ran some business before. I've failed some businesses, so I have some knowledge, and I got big things coming. I think it will be established in 2022, and yeah, I think if I play my cards right, I might become a millionaire. I don't want to, unrealistic. If I manage to create this project, yeah, I truly think I can make at least one over 100K. Yeah.
I disagree because I went to college and I'm not in the field that I went to college for.
I don't think college is necessary to be successful at all. I feel like it's really about what you want out of it. If you have a goal that you want to, gain from getting out of college, then that's great. But overall, it's great networking opportunity, but it's a lot of general information. They don't teach you how to apply it and how to make money from it.
The world we live in now is mostly entrepreneur driven, and I feel like you don't need to go and get a certificate to prove to somebody that you could work for them.
We are our own biggest enemy as black people.
So yeah, no comment from me because I'm not black, so I'm gonna let those guys answer it.
page for Black Success, and we just be our own enemies. Like, if we support us more, then we'll definitely be where we need to be because we are the buyers.
I mean, I feel like that's the biggest part. You know, black people as a whole, we have a lot of power just income wise. And if we chose to support our own community rather than going to a bunch of other things, then we could be able to really get a lot more out of it and grow as a community.
Yeah, I kind of relate to that because no one supports ghetto kids. They think we're gonna do drugs or kill someone or just die on the street. So I kind of relate to, yeah, ghetto kids should support each other and yeah, build up a community.
The things that we do is we just try to do a little bit better than our parents, but that's not really going to get us to the top as a whole. So, I think it is down to a mentality, but also just supporting our community as a whole.
I feel like we're our own enemies because a lot of black people, like she said, won't support you. But the reason I don't strongly disagree is because I feel like it's gotten a little better.
Yeah, I agree heavy. The crab in the bucket mentality has been associated with the African American race for years and generations. So I think it's definitely been something that we've improved on over the years. I think it also has to do a lot with mentality and other things that you guys are talking about as well. So I agree.
Being a black entrepreneur is harder than being a white entrepreneur in America.
Yeah, so I'm not black, but I'm going to change the question a little bit. So they said, is it harder to be a black person in America and entrepreneur? I'm not black, so I can't say anything there. But if I take it to Sweden for an example, if you are a foreigner from another country in Sweden, and if you're young, it's very hard. It's harder to be honest because you know. There are a lot of people in Sweden, Swedish people who don't like foreigners because they think foreigners just come here and rape their people and yeah, stuff like that. Because it has happened sometimes, and now every Swede think thinks that a foreigner is doing drugs, is doing the wrong things. Because I can strongly relate to that because. When I go out, people are staring at me like I'm a monster. And honestly, it's becoming annoying at this point. I just want to say, yeah, fuck you, bitch, or yeah, something like that. But yeah, I keep it to myself. I think that drives me harder, to work harder. But because if you're young, no one would take you seriously. Like for an example, if I was 20 and a 14-year-old would come up to me and said, "I want to become an entrepreneur," I would have been very skeptical because a 14-year-old is not mature enough to become an entrepreneur. Uh, that is what I think, but also not because some young people can be very mature, but most of them are not. I can take an example. My friends, they are not mature, um, and I don't have many friends because I just want to associate with people who have the same goals as me. I want to be in a learning environment. But yeah, so every kid in my area, they just think of making money, but they think of making quick money, from the street selling drugs or partying or. Yeah, I strongly agree. It's much harder to be a young entrepreneur or a foreigner in Sweden.
A lot of black people won't even support you, but they'd rather go to a white entrepreneur or somebody else. And I just feel like black people we've always been the minority, so it's a little bit harder to get started. But I feel like once you get going, it's kind of like downhill from there.
A lot of people, they don't, entrepreneurship, a lot of it's down to, developing a brand and having credibility, and they don't really associate credibility or success with black people as a whole. So it's hard to get your foot in the door with other opportunities, with, even locations to rent, get networking and things of that nature, even creating a following behind you. So I think there are a lot of things that play, against us, but at the end of the day, anybody can succeed, anybody can win. but it is a lot more difficulties for black entrepreneurs to be able to develop a successful brand.
It's definitely coming up. It's definitely going to be a little bit harder for black entrepreneurs than white entrepreneurs. Just as far as like the words that come out of people's mouths, the people that support you, the support systems. Yeah, we will never really get the amount of support that the white people get, but hey, that's just life. And like you said, anybody can be successful. So it's all about determination, really.
I feel like it's definitely easier to be a successful white entrepreneur just because they have easier access statistically to like grants, loans, and stuff like that.
Money does not buy happiness.
I disagree, but I don't strongly disagree because money can't buy happiness, but it can. Because if I had the money, I would not be as depressed as I am right now. If I had money, I could buy stuff I wanted. I could drive the cars I would want. I can do fun stuff. Now I'm limited to only doing stuff that I can afford. So yeah, I think money can buy happiness.
I think I'm neutral for the most part. I think everybody has their own definition of what makes them happy and what plays into their role. So it all depends on the person, really, what brings
Exactly.
them happiness. So
I'm neutral because if you have the money to do certain things, it helps.
Money buys happiness, I feel, but to a certain extent.
I don't believe anybody was just made to like struggle and like be broke, but it's not the whole picture. So it's really about finding the life that you want to live, and having money can definitely help you get towards that life. But there's a lot of other things that go into happiness, like self-fulfillment, making an impact, spending your time where you want to be at. And money can definitely be a huge tool and get into those spots in life that you want to be in.
I feel like once you have the money and resources to do so, you can do more things that could bring you the happiness that you consider making you happy.
White people should be allowed to use the N-word.
No comment. I'm not black, so yeah.
Don't even try it. Like, they shouldn't. They shouldn't try it. Don't do it. Just don't.
If you like getting slapped in the face, that's cool. Go ahead, but don't, never do that. It's a lot of history behind the word, a lot of oppression behind the word, and even you thinking that you can say that around me just shows your privilege, and I'm gonna address that up front.
Facts.
So that's all I have to say about it.
Just don't do it. There's just too much history behind it, like Austin said, the meaning of it and everything. So yeah, just don't.
yeah, it's just a no, really. I ain't much to say about it, honestly. Self-explanatory.
Black people are quicker to support white businesses than black businesses. 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea. So yeah.
I feel like it has gotten better. Like, since the pandemic, black people has definitely been a uprise in our businesses and supporting each other.
I feel like neutral is like the issue. Black people should intentionally support black business, even if it is a couple dollars more. You got to realize that, when you starting from something from the ground up, you don't have as many resources. So the product may be a little bit more expensive, but you're not just investing in getting that shirt or that product, but you're investing into supporting your community
Facts.
and investing into black people's future. So it's, I think that being neutral here is the issue. I think you should 100% intentionally support black business.
At a point in time, I did feel like they were quicker to support a white business, but like I said earlier, it has gotten a little better. And I still don't think it's still like the first option, like he said, because most people are still neutral. But I think we got to get better at making it kind of like the first option.
Yeah, I feel like the whole Black Lives Matter protest and the movement played a huge part in black people starting to realize that we have a lot of talent and uniqueness in our within our own culture. So it definitely woke them up a little bit, but we definitely should be agreeing way more.
Nah, I definitely agree with that, but like they said, with the whole pandemic, I feel like black people have opened up more to spending money with black businesses because they see there can be a better alternative than the businesses that we have out here today.
I love being black.
No comment because I'm not black.
I love being black because it's just a great culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything about being black or myself in general. So everything about it is just amazing.
I love being black because, you know, like we said earlier, I mean, it is a little bit harder, but I feel like in the end that just makes it better, and the feeling, it makes it more meaningful than like having like an easy paved way.
I don't know why, but I like the challenge. I like um, not having it easy.
As far as like a white entrepreneur.
I mean, for myself, I mean, I love being black. I feel like we have one of the best cultures overall. I mean, that's why everybody trying to dress, look like us, and things of that nature as well. We have a lot more diversity within our culture. It's not the same thing. It's different with every person, which I appreciate. It is hard, it does have its, obstacles in there. And there are days where I'm like, dag, I wish I had just a little bit more like foot in the door privilege. But, I wouldn't change anything about being black. And, I love my community.
Well, I love being black because you don't get no better than that.
All right, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We dropping nothing but bangers the rest of 2021 for the culture. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.
Yeah, subscribe to this guy. I'm gonna link his channel in the bio. He really deserves clout, man. He does something very original, and I support it. And yeah, I love every video he makes. It's always a banger. And it's a shame this video only got 6,000 views. It deserves over 100,000, to be honest. So yeah, go support my brother. And I'll see y'all in the next vid. Peace out.